Tell me again, how is it that you can sneak away from home and have yet to get caught? Does it cross your mind your parents may catch you here with a fisherman?
My father is a businessman. He's always busy. Mother and her geisha friends take up enough of her time, so I find it quite easy to slip away. Oh, which reminds me, we have lessons tomorrow and I am dreading it. I'd rather scale fish than pour another cup of tea.
Always the same complaint. It baffles me why you hate those classes but almost break your neck forcing me to teach you to fight.
Since we were kids, we've had the same discussion, and you know my answer remains the same.
Yes, of course. The legend of the Hikaru has led you to believe that you will be the next great thing in Kyoto.
And why not? They are the most undefeated ninjas in history, and the fact that they have fallen off the face of the earth leaves so much mystery to the story. But doesn't it inspire you to believe in great things? The shogun and his army have been dirty dealing for years, and I know they have been harassing your family. It's not fair what they do to you. You don't even charge them for the fish at the market. They just take it. It's time someone stood up against his tyranny.
My dear Cho, always full of so much fight but losing sight of reality at times. My family is different from yours. We are not the same. The shogun has the power to do as he pleases, and for the sake of my family's life, we must do what we have to in order to stay alive. We don't have much money, nor your kind of wealth to appease him. I don't get how you have time to complain about things which don't concern you.
You are my friend. It concerns me. Is it a crime to want things to be equal around here?
People die for going against the shogun. You have seen this. Has it occurred to you that not everyone has a father who can pay their bribes and still be able to live comfortably? Open your eyes.
They are open. It's you who has yet to see what I see, blinded by your fear.
Your foolish ideas and obsessions are a waste of time. Things are the way they are, and that's just how they're gonna be.
You know I speak the truth. What frightens you so much?
This discussion ends here, Cho.
Oh, I've hit a sore spot, which means my words are true.
I'm warning you.
There may come a day when you will have to stand out of the shadows and into the light.
I assume that will be the day you have become the greatest warrior in Kyoto.
I should dump that bucket of fish right over your head for the fool you are making me out to be.
Will that quell the fire that burns inside of you for things beyond your reach?
Never. Matter of fact, I'm ready to begin practicing. Perhaps I'll kick some fire into your spirit.
Choshi, you're the most stubborn girl I've ever known, especially one who has been spoiled from birth.
Where are my clothes? I need to change. My blood is boiling, and I'm already having visions of laying you in the dirt.
Clothes are in their usual place, and it would be my pleasure to watch you in action, Miss Ninjutsu Princess.
Ugh, you work my nerves.
It's disgusting the way she sneaks off to be with him. A penniless fisherman. Her father would find this a dishonor if he knew.
Indeed, such a dishonor. Why don't we just go down there and send them a warning? Maybe grab ourselves a fish or two. The lowlife will not go against us. Did you see how his father cowered while we were at the market the other day?
Yes, the old man almost wet his pants, but I wonder, what is she seeing? We have passed here for months and watched her gallivant around with the likes of this trash right behind her family's back.
Seems to me like she needs someone to remind her of a woman's true place. Marriage usually sets them straight.
Hey, you may be on to something. This is the year I am to choose a wife, and honestly, she has caught my eye. She comes from a wealthy family, and it will add to the day I come after my father as perhaps the future shogun. It'll make me happy to know I've saved her from the clutches of such a rodent.
Your father would be pleased to know you made such a wise choice.
I've always hated the smell of fishery. I'll put an end to this. Come on. We'll leave them for now with their child's play, but she'll be seeing me very soon.
Hiya, Cho, Murasaki. We are glad to see you again. Last week, we went over the tea ceremony. As simple as the art of tea pouring, dancing, singing, and instrument are to a geisha, it means much more to those in her presence.
Every week it's the same thing. What is so important about pouring some damn tea?
Shh! Cho! They will hear you!
Yes, Choshi. Please keep quiet. You don't want mother or father to catch any wind of this.
I don't care. These classes are a waste of time.
Wait, my sister. It seems as though young Kanagita Cho has expressed some dismay to the importance of geisha practice.
Oh, perhaps she can tell us a subject of equal importance.
Oh no! Please stay quiet, Cho!
Yes, the Hikaru is of great importance.
Is she as interested in ninja fables?
Make-believe stories are a waste of time, Kanagita Cho, and your mother wouldn't hear of you mocking such a sacred practice.
Sisters, if I may, I'd like to indulge the Kanegitas in the tale of the Hikaru. This may quench Cho's thirst for adventure. Please pass my shamisen.
Please forgive Cho. She can be quite stubborn. Her outbursts are of no reflection of I nor Murasaki. We know the great importance of geisha, and we wish to continue.
It's quite all right, Kanagita Haya. I think it must be told. It was said that a geisha was one of the infamous kunoichi in the Hikaru. Through her art of dance, tea pouring, instrument playing, and even poetry, she was highly respected amongst many. She was able to use these abilities to gain information from specific targets. Her guise as a geisha allowed her into places male kunoichis could not enter. Her tools of weaponry were concealed in many areas unbeknownst to her enemy. For instance, needles we use to hold up our hair could be used to pierce the skin, or even the ends dipped in poison for a definite kill. However, physical attack was seen as a last resort. Above all weapons, the greatest was her mind. The pair known as the Hikaru had many secrets, but one which stood out.
Enough! This indeed is nonsense, and I wish to hear no more.
But I thought the legend of Hikaru was of interest to you.
Your story has shown me just how much of a tale it really is. Forgive my words from earlier. We may commence with the lessons.
Very well. But Kanagita Cho, let this be the last time we speak of it, or I will be forced to tell your parents we wasted precious time entertaining your folklore.
Understood.
Let us stand and begin our lesson.
Mother, as the days pass, you are just as radiant as the Emperor's rose garden. And while they may wither, you remain the same. You must sell your secret. It'll make us a fortune.
My son, your kind words warm my heart and tickle my soul. I knew you would be a ray of light for this family, even if I could never sell the very essence of myself for mere fortune. My family is worth more than that.
Indeed. But where is father? I have finished preparing the fish to sell tomorrow. Usually he's home at this hour.
As of late, your father has been meeting with men of the village. He refused to tell me what they speak of, but I believe it has to do with the shogun.
The shogun? Father has not spoken out against the shogun. At least not in my presence.
Your father is not a man of many words, but do not mistake his silence for nonchalant. I know the hour is late. Maybe it'd be best if you let him know that supper is almost ready. Check Yoshida's Jin's hut.
Of course. I'll be back shortly.
Stay safe, my dear son.
Makoto, I come with grave news. Your father has been taken by the Shogun's general.
For what?
Someone must have exposed our meeting place. They burst through and demanded we offer more of our fish profits. Your father has spoken his opposition and attempted to strike him. They then took him and warned us they would be back to collect. The fate of your father is unknown, but the Shogun has been known to show no mercy.
Father's been taken? Huh? He could be killed, or maybe dead already. Rally up the men, we must get him.
I'm sorry, son, but not much else we can do but pray mercy is on your father's side. Remember, we too are in danger and have much to lose.
Well, my father has been a great friend of yours. You can't abandon him.
Makoto, I have family who needs me. I cannot suffer for the foolish mistake your father made by laying hands on them. I'm sorry. Please give your mother my apologies. I must go now. Be strong.
Father.